Hey guys, if you're looking for some delicious and healthy recipes in your life, you've come to the right place. I have over 25 years cooking experience, I have a very large family, and I have some amazing recipes to share. So I hope you'll consider trying them and sharing them with friends. Today I'm going to show you how to make a scrumptious goat cheese vegetable panini. Now, don't let the goat cheese scare you. If you're not a fan, it's okay. You could definitely substitute like maybe onion and chive cream cheese in place of the goat cheese, and this would still be delicious. I love goat cheese. It's creamy, it's got that really unique flavor, and these sandwiches are to die for. They're vegetarian, they're healthy, they're delicious. So we don't need a lot of ingredients, and we'll just go ahead and jump right in and get started. So the first thing we want to do is zucchini is going to go in, and you want the zucchini to be a little bit soft, okay? So cut both ends off, and then you're going to cut it into thin, long strips. Okay, and then I have my electric frying pan, which I better get turned on here. Okay. So get a bowl and put them in there. I'm gonna leave these out for now just because I don't have a lot of space, and I'm not gonna make a bunch of sandwiches. So drizzle some olive oil over the zucchini, about a couple teaspoons, and then I have some balsamic glaze. Okay, it's gonna give it a little bit of sweetness, which is nice, and just drizzle an even layer of the balsamic glaze over the zucchini. That was probably a couple teaspoons. Some black pepper, about 1/4 of a teaspoon maybe, and some salt. Okay, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then some garlic. Okay, I have 1 clove. Kind of crush it all over the top as evenly as you can. Okay. This pan heats up so fast, I love it. So we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, a teaspoon or 2. Okay, and we just wanna get the zucchini a little bit soft so that it's not too crunchy in the sandwiches. And then we're gonna make the sandwiches in the same pan. Pour all those juices over the top. So maybe, you know, a minute on each side. Okay, so while that's cooking, tomatoes are gonna go into the sandwiches, and I'm gonna go ahead and slice this up. I have already thinly sliced some red onions. So it's the zucchini, the tomatoes, red onions, goat cheese. I have the garlic and herb goat cheese. That's the one you want to use. Some fresh basil, and we're going to put a little bit of mayonnaise in there. These are to die for. My family loves them. Really gourmet, hearty. All right, it's been about a minute, so I'm going to flip it. I prefer homemade bread, but I don't have any today, so I am using just a plain old white mountain bread. You can use whatever bread you want. Okay, so they're definitely a little bit softer, and like I said, about 1 minute on each side. Zucchini softens up really fast. I'm going to put it back into the same bowl. Okay, and I'm going to wipe the pan out. Okay, so you can butter the bread, but I'm going to use olive oil, about a teaspoon, and we are going to get some mayo first. Now, depending how much you like mayo, I just put it on one piece of bread, like a nice coat. Okay, mayo. And then okay, so one zucchini fits in there nice. Cut it if you need to so that it fits the bread. And then tomatoes, okay. And then red onions or white onions or no onions if you don't like them. Okay, set that down for a second. Okay, next we need to get that goat cheese going. Okay, so on the other piece of bread, you want to spread the goat cheese, and it definitely spreads better if you let it sit out for a bit. I should have pulled this out sooner. It's a little tricky to spread, but once it's in that pan cooking, it's gonna melt and get really creamy and good. Okay, so spread a good amount of goat cheese, best you can. All right. So I've got my veggies here. We got the zucchini, tomatoes, onions. I'm gonna put a little more pepper. I'm gonna put a little more salt. You know, just dust the top with some salt and pepper for flavor. Oh, and I can't forget the basil, the good stuff. So for each sandwich, you know, take maybe 3 or 4 basil leaves, and I just roughly tear them and put them over the top. I'm really psyched to eat this, to be honest. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay, so enough basil to coat it. And then the goat cheese goes inside. Ooh, woo. Okay, olive oil is definitely nice and hot. Okay, so carefully put the sandwich into the nice hot oil. Okay. All right, and we're gonna grill away until it's, you know, nice and golden and crispy. So after a few minutes when it's golden, we'll flip it over. Looking good. So I assembled a second one, and these look really good. You can add more olive oil to the pan if it feels like it's getting dry and they need to crisp up, put some more oil. This one's definitely nice and crispy. So pull it off and cut it in half. You want that goat cheese to look soft and melty. So, ooh, yummy. So there you have it, a really simple sandwich to make, yet delicious and healthy. Goat cheese vegetable paninis. And remember, you can use, you know, flavored cream cheese instead of goat cheese if you're not a fan. So yeah, I hope you guys will make them. Share them with your friends. Remember, all my recipes are down below. And thanks for watching. Have a super day.